Alright, hello guys, good afternoon. It's 3 p.m. for me here. It's actually 3:10 around. I'm recording this video actually right after the Delny video you might have seen yesterday. I should be posting this on the, let me check the exact date before I say something, 14th of February. It should be posted by the 14th of February if you see this, and that should be Monday. You should see this video on Monday. If you're watching it on the day it's released, of course you can watch it on the other day. But anyway, good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you live at this time. I will be playing the new Tier 10 Coal Destroyer, the Forest Sherman, right? The Forest Sherman. It'll be available for, let's see, 232,000 coal and 34,950 doubloons. Interesting. It's saying it'll release with firepower containers as of update 11.1 for coal, doubloons, and in the premium shop after that, 2 weeks after that, apparently. Interesting. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but we'll see, I guess, whenever this comes out. Sorry about the reversing truck noises in the background, but again, construction site issues. I apologize if you hear them, obviously. But anyway, so we'll be playing the Sherman. I'll show you the ship around, like, I'll show you the hull design. It looks gorgeous. I love what ships like this look like. Well, modern ships, of course, they look gorgeous. Alexander Ovechkin I'm using. This is the build I'm gonna try attempt to use here. I don't know if it's the optimal build. I have no idea. I've played the ship a bit, so you can see 87,000 XP. But those are previous iterations. They've changed them and stuff. So this is what we have right now. Hydro mods and stuff, aiming system, reload mod and stuff. Yes. Forest Sherman. So let's queue up and see what we get. Look, guys, I know it's available for doubloons, but it's available for coal, right? I wish it wasn't available for doubloons in the premium shop, but this is kind of the design language they've taken. This is the approach they've taken. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, could you call it pay to win? I think, let me tell you, a red player in a good ship is still gonna play like a red player. So, I mean, you can call it pay to win, but it really truly is not. I mean, that pay to win, because you're not really gonna win games unless the ship's turbo broken. I have no idea. Let's find out. Remember, Napoli also was sold for cash, right? A few months ago, tier 10. So was Yoshino B, actually. This definitely won't be the first one, but we'll see how strong this ship is and if it's actually gonna be an issue or not. Okay, so we got 6 battleship matchmaking. One of them is a super ship. But anyway, so Forest Sherman. Take a look at the matchmaking first. As always, Satsuma, Ohio, GK, Kearsarge, all softs. Okay. Petro might be a big issue for us. So, because he's a Petro, obviously, we can't really do anything to Petros. Deadly, when he asks this question, it's still in the air. So I can't really talk about it in the chat, but I can show it to you guys on stream. On, not stream, but on video. And I'll be able to show it on stream later. So, there you go. Quite an interesting experience. All the guns are 360 on the Sherman. It's also turbo slow. It reminds me of USS Black. 35 knot destroyer tier 10. That's with speed flag, by the way. This thing is turbo slow. It's really bad stop speed. I assume if we get into a good position where there's no Petro on our flank, we can really do much. Oh, something I forgot to mention. The torpedo angles on this ship. Here you go. Here's your torpedo angles. Yes, yes. Aren't they just wonderful? You get single launch torps, guys. Yes. Isn't it wonderful? Single launch gearing torps, guys. Isn't that what we always wanted, right? Thank you. Thank you, Wargaming, for this wonderful addition in terms of torpedoes. And you guys are like, why the fuck did they give it torpedoes if they're gonna give it the worst angles in the game? Well, it's not like Friesland and Groningen, in where when you get rushed by something, you literally have nothing, you can't do anything. This one actually has the ability to actually at least torp, right? The torps are good torps, they're gearing torps, they're really good torps, obviously, they're gearing torps, but sadly you only get 4 of them, and 2 per side, so, and at this horrible angle, so you have 2 launchers, 1 on each side. That's what they look like right down here. This one and this one. This is where my rudder was. Sadly, I can't really contest the cap without knowing where their petro is, guys, because if I go in, I die instantly, because this thing is gigantic, by the way. And I'm really slow. Petro's on the other flank, which means we can actually torture this flank. So we're actually going to go around here into C and see what we can do. I think a lot of people really wanted a tier 10 kid when they asked for an American premium gunboat destroyer. In terms of like, give it a heal, you know. Give a Fletcher a tier like, oh shit, double CV this game because there's 2 Kearsarge. Interesting. Our concealment's really bad. So people were looking for like, you know, like Fletcher style gunboat with heal or something like at tier 10, you know, 1 launcher, 1 gearing launcher or something. This is what we got though. This is what we got. Is it bad or good? I don't know. I have no idea. I've played it a few times though. Malte, you should know by now. Really? Because I've played it in different iterations. That's why. I haven't really played this iteration. This iteration, they nerfed the smoke screen by reducing it by 1. The reload's really good. Not sure how much the bug is affecting it or not. Probably a lot. I have no idea right now. I'm gonna still build it this way, because I don't want to have to spend the balloons later to respec. Come. So we're gonna be using sap on the broadside. Well, whenever he was spotted, we'll be using sap on broadsides and HE on angle targets. Obviously, the reload's really good. Honestly, HE is not a bad shout. Honestly, just because you can get the fires. And this guy's angling, so we're actually gonna. I'm gonna hydro here just for the Zautorps. Okay, there were actually Zautorps here, so be careful. Be careful. I have a big issue with myself. I don't use hydro as much as I should. Sometimes I just keep it off. Like, I'm inside the cap, aggressive, and I still had hydro off. You noticed, right? So anyway, the reload is really good. I'm spam clicking to make sure I get as much gun reload as possible here. Oh my god, someone has set a fire. That sucks for me. Damage is pretty decent though. 2k, a salvo, 1k. That's really good damage. When we hit, obviously. I mean, the DPM is insane, right? On this ship. It's supposed to be like one of the highest, if not the highest in the game. I mean, you can tell by this reload. It's incredible, right? You only have 3 shells going out every time. But the shell travel time is not as bad as gearing, as you can see. So they reach the target relatively quickly. That's why I spec'd into AFT this game. Not sure if we're going to actually get to use it or not. But I took it. My concealment's 6.5. So if this guy comes into like 7, we have to start full speeding away instantly, okay? It's important. But I think he's gonna die before that point. We ever reach that point ever. So the damage output's pretty crazy. For sure. Using HE because he's angled, I don't think my sap would do as much. Because sap can bounce, guys. Sap is not like HE, sap can bounce. Let's go for the Satsuma, I think. Hopefully the enemy team actually starts like applying pressure on the B cap, so we can actually have a long game instead of a 5-minute game like we did in our last Delny game. What did I get shot at by? I assume it was a teammate because it did no damage or didn't cap anything, but even though it was HE, I assume it's our Thunder or something. Anyway, if you're not running speed flag on this ship, I'm telling you, you're gonna have a horrible experience, I would say, because the speed is I mean, it's bad, guys. I don't know how else to describe it. This thing is slow. We can't do that with the Zao the way, Mr. Sherman. You have a good plan, but we have to kill the Zao first. I don't think we can kill a Zao first. This is gonna be really bad. If the CV spots us or the Kirishima spots us, our biggest issue here would be him spotting us for the Zao. Zao actually really hurts destroyers. I am gonna send like a random torp into this direction. So to torp, you have to turn your entire ship around. Isn't that crazy? What a design concept, by the way. I really don't think we should be going here. I feel like we're chasing nothing, Shim. It's a lot of damage, and I definitely agree. But actually, the Satsuma's turning his way, so he kind of killed himself. Let's go. Forest Sherman. We're gonna kill the Satsuma. We're gonna start smoking here. Make it a bit long, so the Zal gets confused. And I'm going to actually get my ship turned around already, just in case. And we're gonna start shooting. We could probably do actually heavy damage with the sap on the Zal. I don't know why I shot the Satsuma there. Brain off. Brain off. Fire the Satsuma instantly though. That's really good. I guess that's why I shot the Satsuma. Maybe my brain knows things I don't, apparently. So as you can see, our damage number is climbing slowly. We've already done quite a fair amount of damage. 10,000 at least to the Zal. Quite a fair amount with the fire on the Satsuma. Whenever the Zal starts actually properly angling, we will switch to Satsuma like he is right now. Sadly, the Shima, I think, is gonna dev strike the Satsuma, so I need to get as much damage as physically possible before that ever happens. I hope our Shima doesn't dev strike the Satsuma. Malta, why are you being so mean? I'm not. I'm just one bet. I'm just one damage, guys. I need to hydro, guys. I keep forgetting. I think our Shima's gonna miss the Satsuma. No, he's gonna hit with the last set. He's gonna dev strike it, maybe. Yep, dev strike. Dead. Oh, he lived! Bless! If we set him on one fire, he dies, by the way. Good work to our Shem. I'll compliment him, actually. Really good torp launch, to be honest. I'll compliment him once we get the skill. There's a Harugumo behind me. He's hydroed. This is a nice thing with having the 5km hydro. Remember Vampire 2, it has hydro as well. You can spot cheeky players like this. Oh, hello. I see you. I see you. Kill the Satsuma. Let's try to do damage to this Harugumo. Oshima seems to be a nice person. I will definitely compliment him, guys. I want to kill this Harugumo first and then deal with everything first. We can compliment him at the end of the... My god, this DPM is so much fun. Wow. It's incredible. It's incredible. There's where we get smashed against Zao's. This thing is gigantic and it's slow. Oh, the game ended. No! Or Sherman, first game, 156,000 damage. Not bad. 600 shell hits, top of the team. I'm gonna compliment Galactica here. He did really well. We probably could have gotten a lot more if we got to farm the Satsuma, but we got quite a fair amount on him, so I can't really complain. But yeah, that's pretty much for Sherman in the first game. I'm going to try play it another game really quickly. So we try to get 2 games out for this video. Apparently you guys really like the format of 2 games in 1 video. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. See the average. See what happens. I mean, we could get a 0 damage game. We could eat torps, or we could get a 150k game again and say 150k average over 2 games. Not bad. Yeah, you know, I'm recording this on a Wednesday before my stream. So yeah. So far we're in minute 16 of the video. So if I can get a 20-minute game, that would be 36 minutes of a video. Then we have a conclusion. Try to get it down. Let's try and make it a sub 40-minute video. We'll make an attempt. Alright, so this is going to be maybe a similar result to that Delny game, the second game, where it's Hotspot. What side we spawn on? Oh, we spawn on C-side this time. But on Hotspot on Delny, remember what happened? If you guys watched the Delny video I uploaded yesterday, we got a blowout game. We got 65k damage. I mean, I apologize, I had to post that video, but first game was good. Well, not good. First game was good in the situation we had in the Delny one. And second game was awful. But the situation didn't really allow for a good game because there was a 6-minute game. General quarters. But I mean, that's gonna be the real life experience of one of these ships. So let's go to the flank here. I was thinking, whenever I upload like a Twitch highlight on YouTube, I put a small little Twitch label on the video so you guys can know it's of Twitch. I was thinking about doing that. I think it's a good idea because it tells you if it's a highlight or not straight out of the box, you know? Like, for example, on highlights, I'll put a little Twitch logo in the video thumbnail. And on, for example, reviews or how I play videos like these, or any of those types, right? I don't actually put anything, so you guys can actually determine the difference between them. But I don't think you guys mind that much, right? We'll see. We'll see. If you guys reach this far in this video and are hearing me talk right now, do please help me out with that. Should I put a small Twitch logo or not? I'll actually probably make a poll on YouTube and figure it out. Pre-torp? Pre-torps, by the way. In the forest Sherman. The waves are gonna be breaking our ship in half, as you can see. I love this hull design. Cold War, is it? I don't know. Something like that. 1950s. I don't know. I would hope for, on this flank, Marlborough. Marlborough. If I were to ask for any ship war gaming on this flank, Marlborough. And North Carolina. Those two. If possible. Ulster, Gearing, and Marceau are in the other flank, which means on this flank, the only thing we have to deal with is a low Yang. And we also have Hydro, but he actually out-hydros us. He has a longer Hydro range. Ruprecht's gonna be actually a big issue for us, to be honest. Especially in a Cyclone. Or Thunderstorm, whatever. Where are they? I'm located, so Low Yang is out here. There he is. So what we can do here is bait him to shoot. And then smoke up. No, we can't because it's Cyclone. He'll go dark in 5 seconds. This is quite an awful like ship to fight against, actually. Schlieffens and Ruprecht, it's gonna be really tough to fight them, I think, in this thing. Let's try to see what happens. Maybe he's not secondary build. Maybe there's a chance. What's that? Venice? Oh, that's really bad. Alright, we have to leave this flank instantly. This flank's unplayable for us. This flank is unplayable for us, so we're gonna leave. Malte, you just arrived. I know, but Wargaming Gods decided to spawn the worst of the worst on our flank. A Venezia and a Rupreich. Things we literally cannot do anything to. Jambar's good. Jambar's really good for us. Marlboro sadly spawned on the other side and he seems to be running it down into the cap. He's gonna die very quickly. Autobot! Hello, game? What the fuck? So I'm gonna get shots on this JB if he's spotted.
I need intelligence data.
I don't think he's gonna get spotted ever. Oh, he's spotted. Thunderstorm's really gonna give us a bad game, I think. Let's see. Sap damage, sap damage, sap damage. I can't smoke up because I'm the one spotting him, I believe. Venice might smash me, let's see. Oh, lucky. We have to smoke up, guys. This is bad. Really bad spot. We have no spotting though. That's an issue with the Sherman. If you have no spotting, you're fucked. Right? It's thunderstorm stuff, man. It's pretty awful. The 5-second detection, the like countdown thing, really makes it hard for destroyers and cruisers, and makes it easy for battleships. By the way, because when a battleship shoots, he has that 20 seconds where he's always spotted and he's doing nothing normally, right? In this situation, he has those 5 seconds. Whilst cruisers, they have to keep shooting, so they have to keep remaining spotted forever. And destroyers, they have to, you know, keep shooting, you know, their reload's too short, so to the damage, so. Sadly, I believe he outruns me as well, so this is gonna be really tough. Luckily, we turned the other way. He's gonna try run at me, which is really bad for me, because he does outrun me.
Problem solved, sir.
I don't know if problem solved, sir. There's a Rupreich running at me full speed. I can't torp at him because my torps are pointed towards the front of my ship, like this. So they're pretty much useless in this situation. Just have to try to do as much damage as possible, that's all. Brindisi's full broadside to the Rupreich. Who's he gonna shoot? Broadside cruiser, angled battleship, angled destroyers? Who? Who is the one you select, Rupreich? Who? The secondaries are on the destroyer, that's for sure. They selected. The hardest to hit target with the secondaries is selected. Smoke is in 45. That is a range mod AFT Marceau, by the way. Marceau does not have 14 kilometers of range, so it's a range mod AFT Marceau, which is interesting because I would never hit shells at those ranges, so I would never build into that myself. I'm surprised someone else would. Just try to do as much damage as I can. Try not to die, obviously, in the meantime. I'm gonna try full stop here. He's trying to get his second turret on me. He missed, I believe, the second gun. Yep. Got a fire. He's burning. He's gonna try reload booster here. I'm gonna accelerate. We get him, we get him. Nice. Alright, good. Let's try and intercept the Marceau. I don't think we can actually kill it, but let's try. Goal is always 120k in gunboat destroyers, always. For me at least, minimum. If I don't get those 120ks, I'm not happy. I feel like their Thunder is gonna die on purpose here by running mid. Let's see. Ooh, Marco died, that's bad. It's okay though. This is the worst part about the Sherman. By far, the top speed. It's horrendous. It's awful. I mean, it's ridiculous. You go 35 knots, dude. We're talking slower than a lot of tier 10s. Including battleships and stuff, man. Like... Repub, right? No. I think Repub might outrun you, actually, with speed boost enabled. Bourgogne definitely does. Schlieffen with Brisk does.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
Confused as to what my Brindisi wants. He said come to the flank. Why? There's actually nothing there. There's actually Euroships there. That's a waste of time. I go 35 knots. I'm not wasting my time. I think he's gonna go dark, sadly. They went behind the island. It's Venezia. Venezia is really awful to fight in any destroyer, eventually, but this one's so slow and gigantic. I'm gonna Hydra here. Let's see if I can spot the Marceau. I think he's already long gone, though. Still spotted in front of the van, which is really bad for me.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
It'll be okay. Maybe not, we'll see. What is spotting me? Low Yang from B. I wish there was someone spotting in this match, but sadly no. Sadly no, not possible. Sadly not possible. I don't know why the Brindisi is still on the 9-10 line going up. Quite interesting, to be fair. I'm gonna get up to this island, smoke up, and I'm gonna start shooting this fucking North Carolina, man. And hope to get some damage this game. That's all. The Cyclone has really... The Thunderstorm really ruined it for us. With that detection at the start, it was tough. Our reload is incredible right now, though. I believe it's like 1.1. It is 1.1. So we already got 15k on this North Carolina. 15k isn't too bad. This Marceau is blind firing us, that's okay. We are low enough for him to kill, so we have to get up to the rock so he can't actually hit us. I'm gonna load HE here. They try to get a fire because he's angled. Up to 110. Right, like I said, guys, our goal is 120. I'm not gonna go for the 150 average, definitely not. But yeah, I mean, my Ragnar average damage is actually 147,000, which isn't too bad. But I feel like this is one of like really slow. It's pretty slow. I mean, I'm sure people can average like 150. I'm sure if we really try hard in. These are only 2 games, remember. I'm sure we could get like big games in it if we have the chance, you know. But these are my first 2 games in it, so. We get a fire in the bin. We got killed in North Carolina. Okay.
Battleship foundered.
Good, we got 2 kills. Let it be a battleship founder. Ovechkin, man. Best voice lines. I need fire support. Spurgeon sometimes feels a bit wonky, as you can see. Sometimes it's really good, like they're landing together, and sometimes they're landing apart. It's really weird. It's probably because they're single shell guns, right? Look at my reload right now, man. Wow. If I had Fearless Brother, it would be even better, I think. Fire. Double fire. He's gonna DCP. Yeah. Oh my god, the reload. The gun sounds is just incredible. Isn't it? Wow. Okay. Well, game's pretty much over. It's pretty much unlosable, so I'm gonna walk at this Venezia. At some point, he has to turn in, so... If he wants to play C, he has to turn in. I don't think a Bismarck could kill him if he turns in, so he should probably just fight the Bismarck. The Sherman threat is a bit high, right? I don't want to shoot in the open because I die instantly here against the pin. I'm gonna smoke like this. Then stop. And I'm gonna make sure I don't shoot before I'm in the smoke. He's gonna blind fire me instantly, by the way, and I will die. Those are Venezia torps, those 3.
Our victory is in sight.
Fire instantly, might be perma. Stop moving. He shot in front of me. That's good. Not really. He's gonna kill me. Okay. He shot perfectly where I was, just a bit low. That's really good aim, actually. I should be in front of that one. Maybe not for the last few shells. This is 1 shell. Let's see. Another fire. When you get to use the HE and actually get to have a farming game, sadly both of these games were in turbo farm games because we didn't really have the, not time, but we didn't have the ability to, more like. You can get some really good fires, guys. Surprised if Venezia chose to blind fire me instead of kill the Bismarck, because he actually could have killed the Bismarck, I think, in the meantime. You saw that big salvo on him? Well, I guess 1 shell kills me, but at the same time, I mean, just kill the Bismarck. It's free kill. Marceau dies. That's pretty much game. It's been game for a while. I'm actually gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna die doing this, but it's okay. Unload HE. Try to get 1 fire before I die. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get a fire and don't make it DCP. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, Wargaming, please. Nope. It's okay. We go 140. I think that's okay. That's workable. Volcano. Thunderstorm isn't something you're gonna enjoy in Sherman, and Cyclone is another thing you're not gonna enjoy in Sherman. You want longer range, someone spotting for you, and randoms, you know? Pretty much it. Oh. This speed is awful. You want the flank where it takes a while to actually win, you know? Because you want to be applying damage. Because you don't want to be rotating around because the thing is slow as fuck, so... 1 million credits, that's because of a test mission. It's not actually 1 million credits, by the way. So we ended up getting in the second game 139,000 damage, 2 kills, 6 fires, not bad, 400 shell hits. Team score, we got third place again. Oh wait, first game we got first place. Sorry, I confused it with the Delny game. But there you go. Detailed report. We got damage on JB, NordCal, Venezia, Ruprecht, and a bit on the Marceau. And we took 28,000 because we died, obviously. This is from a mission, guys. Don't count the 1 million credits. So anything the 1.3 less 1 million. Okay, so we got 383, 600, 1,400. Sorry, 6,000, 1,400, 8,000. Okay, so those are calculations there. But anyway, in terms of average, it was 145k average, I believe, because this game we got 150, 156, and this game we got 139, so 140. So I would say it's around 147 average over 2 games. 2 kills, I believe, on average. I think that's pretty good for the Sherman. Obviously, I'm gonna try play it more and try and provide you guys with a really good high damage game if possible for YouTube, because I know you guys love watching high damage games. But in terms of my initial impressions, and I would say honestly final impressions after testing this quite a fair amount, I'm gonna just say it right now, it's recommended. I'll leave it in the description if I recommend it or not, but yes, I do recommend this ship. It's very good. If you like gunboat destroyers, it's very fun. It's very slow, you have to keep in mind, and the smoke is American, so you have to sit in it a while. It's very slow, and you don't have a heal, and it's pretty big as well. But apart from those things, it's very fun. The guns are insanely fun to use. I definitely recommend this ship for anyone who loves gunboat destroyers. It'll be available for coal or doubloons. So to get it for coal, guys, coal is free. Unless you're rich, then I guess you don't really care, right? But get it for coal, guys. Right? But there you go. There's the Sherman. I will be playing it later on stream today, and we'll be showing it a lot next week. Or sorry, this week, I guess, because I'm recording this a week before. So whenever this comes out, I will definitely be playing it a bunch, guys. Like, a lot, right? This one, the Delny, I'll be playing. Just gunboats in general. I'll play those and showcase some of those even more, because it seems like you guys are enjoying the content. Apart from that, I hope you enjoyed the Forrest Sherman video. I think we had decent games, honestly. 150 almost both games. So, well, 150, almost 160 one game and almost 140 the other. So, I think they were good games, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed, obviously. Sorry I couldn't provide you with a 200k game in our first 2 games in it, but that's okay. Do I recommend it? Definitely, guaranteed, of course, if you love gunboat destroyers. If not, well, probably think about getting some other cold ships, obviously. Anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments, sorry, or come on Discord, ping me about it, or come on Twitch. That's where you'll probably find me answering as much questions as possible for you guys. But thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Big fan. Actually, one thing before I go, I wanted to show you the camo. So this is the normal camo, and this is the alternate camo for Forrest Sherman. Oh, and the build. And the build. There you go. Sorry, I kind of just forgot. So for my commander, I am running Alexander Ovechkin. I'm running preventative maintenance, incoming fire alert, last stand, survivability expert, superintendent. You need those by force, adrenaline rush, main battery AA expert, and concealment. I would say these 4 are by like important skills, these 4, right? And then the rest you can pretty much mix and match as you wish, and we'll probably mix and match some on stream as well. We'll mix and match them and see what's best for what. I'm taking reload mod, concealment system mod, prop mod, aiming systems, hydro search, and main armament mod 1. Okay, but that's pretty much it for the Forrest Sherman, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Big fan.